What? You look behind me. Are we on?
I see dead people.
Are we? Are we live? Look here, my new apparatus, sir.
Yes.
Amanda bought this when there's been like half a dozen of us here.
Yes.
Our backs went foop.
Yes.
Went like tweet.
Will and
Yep.
Marty, Albert, Randy,
Bart.
That's
Yep.
right, all you guys.
Tom's was sore. Yep.
His was sore.
So anyway, it's doing that, and we got to instill our yoga sessions going on in here. I'm going to hopefully put something out in our new building
that's
for
good.
us to work out.
This right here just is a big testament of this is a physical job for you guys. It's a physical job.
Yeah, you know, I think I've had trouble with my lower back since I was a teenager.
Yeah.
You know, it just went out, and I don't know if it's. If you look at when I stand and look at you.
I know your right shoulder's down. Like
my right shoulder's down, right?
Down, yeah.
Okay, and I don't even. Right now I'm straight.
Yeah, you're.
I'm still
Yeah, you're like this.
See, to me, I feel like I'm straight.
Oh no, you're like this shoulder's down.
So I went to a chiropractor. I've been to a bunch, right?
Yeah.
And just I don't know, about a year ago, I went to one really nice guy over here. And I had that, same thing. And what it was, I was sitting so long doing drawings and phones, and I hate being in the office all the time. Then I went straight out there and worked like a mule. And I hadn't done my yoga and stretching and all that stuff, and it just went like a wash rag, Anyway, he checked my back, and he said, "You are one straight spine feller."
Well, the compliments,
Yeah, I thought,
never
really? Really, Doc? And people always think because I carried so many logs and everything I carry on my right shoulder. But you could look pictures at me when I was 14, I'm crooked.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know. But I got this, and we're going to show you what it does.
We're going to show you, and this is called an inversion table. We all got on it earlier, but
we got to open it up.
Let's see how this goes. We'll show you.
Here, let me put my feeders in here.
Oh my.
I've only been on it once.
Yeah.
Now lock your feet in.
Lock it down.
Ace, are you ready? All right. What? Look, so you're gonna. Ooh.
Ooh.
Here we go. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go try to go low. Isn't that cool how you can adjust with your head?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm completely upside down.
You feel like it's completely straight up and down. Look at Ace.
What do you say, buddy?
How does that feel?
Well, you got to really think about your spine.
Yeah.
Because it won't relax.
Yeah. And then let's show the end part here. Let me get on this side and show.
The first time I did it, my back went crack, crack, crack.
Yes.
I mean, you really got to think about your back and relaxing it.
And it says the recommendations for this, okay? Don't just get on this. Don't do this, buy this and do this because we did this. It says on here, start out 1 to 2 minutes, okay? And try to relax your back and build up to 3 to 5 minutes. That's what it says. Look at Ace and have your doggy right beside of you. But, I was only on it for maybe 30 seconds, and I didn't have a chance to relax.
Well, you feel it pulling.
Do you?
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
Look at him. He's wondering what's going on. Now, the trouble I had, because Randy actually lifted me down very easily and lifted me back up. So, what do? You just raise up, or the handles, the bar, or what do you do?
Yeah, let's see here.
Oh.
I just moved my hand.
You just moved your arms.
Yeah. It feels like I'm completely straight up and down.
It does feel like
that. But I'm not.
You're
I'm
not.
on an angle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're definitely not. Several people before told us, and we bought this for the shop. We bought this for any of the guys that want to get on here and do this, because we want, everybody's just got back issues,
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Done.
Yeah, Yeah.
No, the first time I did it, I thought my head's going to pop off with the blood going through it.
Yes.
This time, it wasn't that much.
Yeah, your face gets really red.
It should be red.
What do you think about that, Ace? I know. No, don't jump. Pretty Bowie.
I don't know why we're showing this to the world.
Well,
but
because we told them before that they said, hey,
Ace.
we've used one and that it worked out for them and it really helped them. So it's something that we're going to let the guys try out. We're going to try and have a room to where people can stretch, do yoga, and do the guys because it's such a physical job.
it's just a little gym, just with some dumbbells, a few things to do in there. And so there's about a half a dozen here which wants to do
that
it.
would participate
But,
in it.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's a fun purchase.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay. We just want to show you that.
Well, happy Friday, everyone.
Happy Friday.
It's been a big week for us, and maybe we should recap the week,
One of the things I want you to recap really quick is talk about the wins last night. I know that we left everybody hanging on that.
So if I look tired, bagged eyes,
Yes.
and man, I was up most of the night.
Yes.
We had a windstorm come through here. We were expecting 50-mile-an-hour winds, and I think there was more than that in parts of the county, in the neighboring counties, because Tom said his whole house, he lives in a foundation house, was just shaking, trees down all over the road. Last night, of course, I was thinking about our building, and we had done everything we could possibly do to secure, build the building as we go, and complete. And I'm so glad that I set the trusses, put all the metal on the trusses before we went to the next wall section and made it any longer. And it's as strong as I possibly could do. And last night was a testament of its strength because it came through here and everything is perfect.
And what's also we did just a 9-minute video this morning and showed the building.
That's right, I forgot.
And just kind of showed that. I had forgotten it too, but just kind of recap. So watch that and kind of see what they put up a wall today.
Yeah, so we set up another wall to give us 2 walls. Set up trusses today. We got.
Yeah, let me show the outside of it.
So what we try to do is we throw up a 32-foot long wall.
Yeah.
Because our poles are set at 8 foot wide, and then we go 16 feet with trusses, and then we put our 16-foot 2x4s on them.
Yeah.
And then we go another 16 feet, and we put 16-foot more 2x4s called purlins that you screw your metal to.
Okay.
Then we do 2 walls and keep doing that same sequence the entire length of the building. And then we brace up all the walls all the way down and put hurricane straps and all the diagonals and all the shear walls on the outside. We wrap the outside. That up there is the fascia. As you can see, it's turning black at the very end. And we're putting our aluminum fascia. We're putting all our foam strippings in it because we're going to spray foam actually part of the building. If I could afford it, I'd spray foam the entire building because we'd like it to be somewhat conditioned building, so.
And you got a special crew this weekend because you're going to work on it. You worked on it today, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so.
Ox is still in the ditch.
Yeah, the ox is still in the ditch. Yeah. That's right.
We got to get, I promised the world that we would start our Incrediboxes February 21st. And we probably would have been darn close to that if we wouldn't have had, our accident we had.
Well, in actually the building, but we've actually already started them.
And I was going to just say that, that we have started the Incrediboxes. We're preparing for them so we can actually start building them. And even though we have 90 days to build the first 25, I want all of them built within record amazing, a massive time.
Yeah.
We've got 50 trailers already here. We've got another 40 coming, and we've already paid, got them done, ordered materials. The panels are coming in to build all of them.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
He knows to stand there. Whenever I've got this camera, he has learned to stand there.
Amanda, he was built for this.
Oh my God, he's such a star, just like his daddy.
Hey, buddy. So we will start the Incrediboxes, so we will stay on time and go. And I'm really stoked about building these and the simplicity of them. And when the guys and I take 5 minutes to think about that process, we all get excited about how quick and efficient and it's exciting to try to, it's a goal, so we've got this goal of how we can build them.
Well, I'll tell you someone who's, because, Randy's excited, I'm excited, there's a lot that goes on, but I'll tell you somebody who really gets fired up and excited is Will. Yeah. Does Will get fired up?
Oh, he comes in, he's like Kramer, right? He comes through the door and he comes through the door and
he comes through.
Wham! Hey, all right. What's going on this morning, everybody? That's what's up, sir. And I'm like, here comes Kramer.
Will
Woo!
comes in and it gets, I mean, he has got an agenda and he, you know.
It's on it.
Yeah,
Let's go.
exactly.
I love him. I love that.
It.
Love the energy of it all. We all went to, we already talked about it.
On
I think
Tuesday.
we've already talked about that, right? We all went to the Amish country back in Tuesday, and there was 5 of us that went, had a great meeting, but it was really good to get to know the guys, talk. You know, we had 4 hours up, 4 hours back. We got to go to a restaurant and eat, you know, so we were actually like normal people. I don't think everybody understands that when people get to work here at 7 a.m., nobody talks about anything but work.
All the time.
The entire time.
The entire time.
And then at 5:30, everybody's gone. And everybody's running to get home and eat and rest and for the day.
And then to come back.
And it's, again, so we
work.
never really get time to just get to know each other, talk, do any, I mean, there's no socializing.
Nobody socializes.
I don't know hardly anybody that lives out here.
No.
I don't know. I don't have time.
I got to talk to Curtis this morning. I got to blow my horn at Michelle Wynn this morning, and I think maybe it was Beth or somebody that was over there with her. But I didn't have time. I didn't get to stop or anything, and I had to get in here and get to work.
Right.
We've worked all day.
Yeah. And it's work about the communities. It's about the communities, what we're wanting to do with them, the landscaping, the building, the incredible boxes. So, yeah, anyway, so I just wanted to tell you.
But what's exciting in the update is that we're getting ready to start Monday. So that's what you're about to show us, right? Yes.
So we've got 10 by 20 ESP homes out in the shop, and we're lining them up to start Monday. We're going to start 5 of them all at once. So we're going to take all of our men, separate them into groups. They're all going to be, except for me and, you know, a couple, 3 out here on the main building, keep going.
Yeah.
But we're going to start all 5, and we're going to have a training session. So the first thing they do is they listen to me. These are ESPs, so not everybody has done an ESP home, and how we're going to do the first session of it. And so I'm going to say, all right, guys, these 3 guys, this is what I want you to do. Everybody's just going to watch. So they're going to stand there and watch these guys work, which we've never done this before. It's an instructional time. You be quiet. You be quiet. We're working. We're on a show, man.
We're doing a show.
We're on a show, Ace. You can't be barking, buddy. And so they're going to stand there and watch, and then we're going to say, all right, go to your your station and do what we just showed you.
Yeah.
And then stop. Now come back here, and this is our second stage. Go, come back. And we're going to do that in the entire build, and I'm just excited about
and I want to film a lot of it because this is exciting.
The amount of learning it's going to be.
Yes.
Now, the first 5, of course, we've got to teach, right? It's going to be a little bit slower because we're stopping and going. But I think by doing that, we're going to alleviate a lot of problems. We have pre-built, bent all these angles and all this stuff. We've already pre-built the walls, the dormers, the roof systems, pre-cutting all the wood for the lofts, the trim. All of the materials to build those are at their stations, the water heaters, the heat and air systems, the flooring, the plumbing, the electrical, the nuts, the bolts, the panel boxes, the switches, the plugs, everything is there. Now, the trailers have already been pre-wired, and some of them are already decked with the plywood flooring. So, anyway.
So, it's basically assembling
kind of like you just assemble it up. So, we've always wanted to do this. This is going to expedite the builds. We're going to get 10 built. Hopefully, we'll see and we'll show you guys. I'm hoping within 4 to 6 weeks. All right? 10. Now, on top of that, and I know this is why I'm doing all this stuff, is all these builds that we have to build here.
That we finally have on all the boards. This is all of our custom builds, the rest of them.
Yeah, so and don't say, hey, this is where I'm at, where's my name? And don't even start.
Don't even.
So, but we know who you are and what we're doing, and we got our things. So also up in Amish country, we met with them, and they're bringing on more builders, and we're excited about that. And we just moved one of our supervisors, David Clark. You guys may have seen him. He's been here for a while, about a year and a half. He has moved up to Kentucky, and he's living in a tiny house near their community about a mile down the road, which worked out really well. And he is going to supervise them and help them and expedite their builds, any questions they have. I'm personally doing all the drawings for their houses. And so he can take pictures and videos, and he can be in correspondence like this because, you know, the Amish don't use their phones and text. very often. It's hard to get a hold of
It's very
them.
much a communication challenge.
Yeah, so now that will be alleviated with him living up there. Also, we've got more guys coming on. So we met with 21 men up there at the Amish country. I may have already talked about all this.
Yeah,
but,
I think you did just a little bit.
But it's just exciting that I talked to 2 today.
And they're excited.
I talked to 2 of them today. They called me, and then I talked to another one who's not an Amish guy, but he lives in their community, and he's just awesome builder. He's flipping homes. He's been a carpenter. He's an electrician and a plumber. He can do all that, and I just can't tell you. I'm excited about them taking on maybe right now they can do 4 to 5 houses a month. We may double that and have 10 a month, and if we can do 7 or 8, 10 a month, then we're looking at knocking out what we have on the books in about 4 or 5 months. Now, the reason I'm saying it's not going to be 20 off the bat, you guys,
Of course.
some take a little longer, some take a little shorter, and if we can get to where we have about 15 completed homes in a month, this is going to be life-changing for all of our customers, getting them out the houses. And these are all custom homes. So that's why if you'll be hearing from me about drawing your plans, some I don't need to because they're just model homes that we've sold on a special, and the floor plans are all the same. But you will soon be hearing from our staff talking about your floor plans, making sure everything's in your color, your flooring, your roofing, and all the specialty things that we have in them. Once that's all cleared out, we're coming out probably this weekend. We got to work tomorrow. Amanda's coming back in, and we've got all of our model homes. We got 9 model homes coming out. The 9 model homes range from in the 30,000s on up to the 90,000s, and you're not going to believe. I hope you do. I hope you'll like the changes that we're doing. They're all my drawings. They're pencil drawings. I have not physically built a model home yet. And I've talked to a couple customers that were getting ready to build their home. And I said, hey, can I take your home and start introducing some of these modeled amenities in your home, which is architecturally is what we'll show you later. And they said, yeah. So we're going to be able to take some of these homes and add some of the new features we're about to feature. What we're hoping this will do is offering you these amenities to these homes. And when you see them, there are not one change that can be made on these homes because the plans are done. The guys got the plans. They build the house, but you're going to save so much money by buying this model home. Got 9 different floor plans that I think you're going to love, and actually exteriors are going to be a little different too that you're going to like. I hope you like them. Anyway, we're taking a big chance because we're taking something that's been real successful, and we're going to change it. And I think not change it, we're enhancing it. All right, we're enhancing our previous designs. A lot of it, we still have dormers, we still have gables, we still have doors and windows and all the things we're doing. It's just, I've expounded on it a bit and added some really neat architectural features on it that I think would be really, I think it's going to be amazing.
We are 7 years into this, so we've kind of went over what the price range that everybody loves, that's comfortable with, that they can afford, things that everybody really loved about a home, and you incorporated that in the designs, and that's what brought all this about. So sure have. And in the prices, we have labored over these prices, man. And we even compared our prices to competitors.
We couldn't believe how we're 20,000
at least
plus
still
less
under
than local builders and in Chattanooga and other places that we've seen. Is like, wow.
It was surprising. It really was.
And that's their base. Our finished out, tweaked to the max. Was 20,000 less than their basic.
And it's
before you start adding. It's their starting price before you start adding stuff to it.
That was their starting price.
I don't know. If they're making that kind of money, because I know what it takes to build a house, and if they're making that kind of money, hey, hats off to them. That's all I got to say. But man, I want to sell homes. I want to build homes, and I want to build them for a great price. And we thought on there, we could add another 10 grand to everything we do out here. But you know what? We looked at our demographics. We look at what we do. We look at what we need to make. We look at our overhead and what we got to have. We calculate all that in together. We estimate maybe the future up charges and lumber that's getting ready to blow. Plywood right now is back to $40 a sheet.
Wow.
Lumber's still high. So, but we're trying to factor that into our prices right now, so we don't have to come to you and say, hey, you know what, we need more money.
Yeah.
And then we're going to sell these homes. Hopefully, they're going to start in July, August is one of our if we sell any of these model homes, they'll start in July, August, and you'll have them fast. So you think about it. If we can get the Amish between now and July, they're cranking out 8, 10 homes. That's a lot of homes, everybody, a month. All right? 8 or 10 of them. We put out 8 or 10 here. You're talking 20 homes. If we sell them homes, they can get out. Let's say if we sell 60 homes.
Yes.
They can have their homes in 90 days. Theoretically. Right?
Yeah.
Hey, what?
He's ready to go.
I don't know what. He's
You ready
quit
to go?
talking.
Okay. Let's go inside
But
the shop.
everybody needs to hear where we're going with all this, why we're going with this. Now, they're probably asking a question. You're not going to do any more custom homes? Of course we'll do custom homes. We're limited to our crews in doing custom homes. We've got about 3 crews right now that I want to put on custom homes. Hey, buddy. And the price will be reflected in it. It's going to cost you a lot more to do a custom home.
Yeah.
Because...
And it has to.
Yeah, boy, everything's more because the communication between you all and us is a lot. And the blueprints and and not even that, just tweaking every single item, which we've done. We've done for 7 years, and it's been hard, and we've not made very much money doing it because it's taken so much time, and it's just every house is just completely different. Love doing them. I've actually selling a couple customs.
I know.
And we're still doing customs.
Well, what we do is that we ask, and I know Sam's doing this too, is just send in your prints. Send in your drawing, your sketch, and if it's approved, then we'll, assign someone to your custom home.
And it's hard to say, hey, any custom home price on there or starting any price. So what I might do is, hey, I don't know how I'll do it because we don't want to be, you're going to be sending in hundreds and hundreds of just sketches and saying, hey, how much is this going to be?
Right.
We want to alleviate that. I'm going to give you, say, hey, if you come in at this size of home, you're starting out at this price for a custom home. We could even use our models. So if you take this size model and you say, you know what, I want to tweak it and I want to make it mine, then I'll say, okay, to do that, it costs X amount of dollars to get to that point.
Absolutely.
Right?
Okay.
And so that'll help you all. But I'm hoping that you guys will really love our models that we're coming out with.
They're really gorgeous.
And the reason is these guys, my whole thing, I never wanted models. Of course, I always wanted custom. But I've found with the workforce that we have, the ability to make any kind of revenue, you got to have some models.
You do.
To take a massive custom home, we've went through I don't know how many designers.
Yes.
It just takes so much time.
I know.
To design these homes.
Right.
And everything has to be minutely articulate in the designs because these guys take the designs and they build it exactly like the design, or they try. And what happens is there's always a situation in here that a door won't open or the wall's too short or the shower won't do this. Even though it's on a design and it looks like a fit, it still doesn't,
Yeah.
But if we do a model, we know it works. It works every single time.
Okay.
All right, are we going outside?
Going in the shop, yeah.
All right.
All right.
I got to get a shirt on.
I do too. I got to get my coat on. So
We're going to table this.
we're going
Hey, so we thought we'd show you the 5. We're getting ready to start, but that's kind of boring. We're going to do that Monday morning. You're going to see chaos going. We walked out here in the shop, and I wanted to show you. This just grabbed our eye, the Hobbit house. We got 2 of these. This is going to be pulling out probably Monday morning. And, man, I'm looking at one behind you. And that live edge on the corners is just beautiful.
Wow, look at that.
Goodness. Man, these houses turned out so cool. And this is why I like doing custom. And you never know what you're going to. So,
and they were built so quick.
But you know what? This is something. This builder, the owner allowed me, said, just do it.
Yes, that makes a
And this is what you
difference.
get. So come here. So he said he wanted to swoop, roof line, and he didn't know how we're going to do it, how we're going to make it waterproof, how it's going to be structurally stable, any of this. So he didn't tell me to put this live edge on here.
No.
I said, hey, I want live edge on here. And these windows and other trims, see, this got bark and it's kind of live edge mixed. So it's a Hobbit, but it's also structurally strong where you can add what am I saying? Efficiency in the building of it, and then splash on these custom things that would like, how in the world can you do that at such a low cost and speed, right?
Wow. It
So
looks so
we
good.
just finished up our 3rd week on this house.
Wow.
The stucco, I don't know if you guys can see the stucco.
I gotta have one of these at my house.
You see the swirls? I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a little dark in here.
Yeah.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah, they can see. Let me show it right there. There we go.
Maybe
They got
on
the
this side.
swoops.
They don't have this final coat.
There it is. You can see it right here.
Yeah, they don't have the final coat on the other side of the
No.
house. This is going as a rental. We're going to go where these are parked. We built 5 of them, and it's over in Wares Valley or
Okay.
Sevierville. But we're going to go there and show you where they're parked and how they're doing that. But we
Okay.
came out here and I wanted to show you a little bit what's going on.
Oh wow, this is exciting. We just seen this.
We have a couple guys that work with us called the Ruggles family, and they got 4 of their family members that work here.
Yeah.
And we love them all. They're getting great guys. And Dennis has mastered our doors for us. So he's taken on these doors, and he's real meticulous.
Yeah.
And he's a welder. He works on engines. He's a guy that can do about anything.
Do anything.
But this is a real meticulous thing you got to do, right? So there's our Hobbit door.
Wow.
And I didn't tell him anything about wood or whatever. And he put this metal. This is our ESP panels.
Yes, one of the panels.
And I thought, what a great idea.
Oh my God.
Because it's lightweight, right?
Yeah.
So what I like about what we're doing here is everybody has a little bit of freedom to just,
Yes.
if anybody's got a good idea, we just go with it. There's
try to-
nobody's pride that's
yeah.
going to get in the way. Look at this, Amanda.
Oh, now this is going to be the deal. When I open this, when we see
Where are
this,
you going?
I'm
Yeah.
ready.
And look,
Is everybody ready? Is everybody ready for this? Look how cool this is. Oh my gosh. Rustic metal.
on the inside of the door.
Oh, Dennis, what a fantastic job, man.
And it's just nicely fit.
Oh.
It's just nicely fit all the way around.
Look how it matches the house, that orangey, rusty color.
Sure does. You put a little like a urethane on that. Now I'm going to show it. Look, I'm going to just close this, right?
Yeah.
I'm closing it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's an insulated door. It's an insulated Hobbit door.
Sure enough. Yeah, you're right.
An insulated Hobbit door.
Yep. So they'll add their final coat
Oh.
of stucco on here.
Yes. Look how pretty that is.
That's gorgeous. It's so lightweight. I love that we used to put wood on it, but that puts a lot of weight on them hinges.
Yes.
Even though they're welded, they're commercial hinges. They even got a grease fitting where we pump grease in them.
Oh my.
Hey, let's show that one window before you
Okay.
we go in.
Okay.
So what I
Love
took,
it.
I didn't want a white window, right?
No,
So we actually
hate it.
just taped it off and spray painted it black. Now,
Love it.
if you take your finger, it'll scratch it off, right? But it looks awesome, doesn't it?
It does.
So we added the black window. This is our live edge. See the live edge framing? Against this smooth, perfect stucco, right? We're going to put our swirls in it and get rid of these ribs. But see this corner? This is what we say live edge. You can see how it varies in its dimensions around here.
I love it.
And this,
Beautiful.
man, I keep walking around and I'm
I know there's more and more
nice.
to see. It's so
It's just
pretty.
so cool, man.
Oh my.
Then you take the log sticking out that we
Show
did.
that.
Okay, so we're saying anything that has a curve slows everything down, right? Because everything we got is straight. So we have to put a curve. So that had to have a template. Well, I really loved about these ESP panel homes, it gives us some creativity. So we framed in a square wall. And then up there, we took a piece of PVC pipe.
Yep.
And we just said, okay, let's measure up where we want to start, where we want to finish, and how we want to finish there. And so we took a pipe, put a screw in it, started and just pushed it up, put a
Yeah.
screw, pulled it down, put a little swoop, put another screw, pulled it up, and we sat back and we looked at it. We thought, okay, do we want it more swoopy? Do we want it curvy? How we want to do that?
Yeah.
And we'd adjust that PVC pipe, and then we draw a line where the pipe was. And we took our saw and just cut it off. The other side, took our measurements, applied it to the
Wow.
other side, did the same thing over there.
Wow.
And then I said, we want logs inside because we want it really, a Hobbit house is underground and all this stuff. So this
Sure.
is a hybrid. We've created this whole
Yeah.
style, out of a bunch of different, we got to be.
I mean, it's got rustic metal and steel foam panels, and and it's got cedar. It's just got, it has the live edge and the stucco. So there's a lot of modern and rustic and Hobbit looking and woods, woodsy looking, nature looking.
So we tried to incorporate,
Love it.
a Hobbit being under the ground to
Sure.
structurally building a sound, strong home with conventional windows and doors, and not doors, but, conventional items inside the house that we have to have.
Oh my goodness.
I think that we'll see how his guests think about it.
Yeah.
But this home is built to last for years and years.
Very low maintenance.
Very low maintenance. Of course, the wood will be stained and varnished and taken care of that. But other than that, these homes are built for a longevity of an Airbnb product.
I love it. Okay.
So you got the logs up there. They're coming out. They're cedar. They won't rot. He's going to stain them, and the homeowner was going to apply some sort of finish that he wants up there. We finished the stucco. We're out of here. But let's go inside. I know we've done some videos on this before, but I want to show you the inside.
But they've done more stuff, so.
Yeah, it's just about finished now. Sorry for the smoke alarm chirping on
North
us.
this window, of course.
Yeah, so we had to pick. We've got a ton of glass that we keep. I buy all our glass from a local glass company. They sell us their mix match pieces.
Yeah.
But this is a picture window that we had, and it's we've kind of formulated our own way of adding glass and how we frame it and how we trim it to keep the water out. It's always a water thing that we're trying to take care of. But that's a really nice. The homeowner actually said when we were building it, he was real concerned that the glass was it was, people wouldn't see out, it wouldn't be able to look. And after I said, please, just bear with me. I think you're going to like these homes.
I love it.
And after we did this, he was just loving it.
I love it. I love how you framed off the Hobbit door. And look, it's even at like an octagon top.
Yeah.
Look how they've smoothed it around. And they glued all that, right? Oh, they're not done yet, but they're, wow.
So we've taken this, right? You've taken this amazing custom, right? And we turned it into almost like sort of like a model home that we can put out in a decent time. The other homes took 2 to 3 months to build.
Oh, yeah.
We got probably, I'm just going to say all out the door in 4 weeks.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow, look at the grapevines up there.
Yeah, isn't that nice? I love the grapevines.
Oh my. And see the door, the rustic door matches with the backsplash over there.
So we put a little rustic metal, and the homeowner called and said, hey, instead of putting the cooktop here, do you guys mind putting it towards the end of the kitchen?
Sure.
And he just thought it would look nicer coming this way.
Coming in.
So we got the rustic metal in the back. We got your cooktop range hood, all this. We actually built these cabinets. These cabinets were built in our shop.
Yeah, they were built.
Okay, so Josh did a great job building these. He actually put the pallet wood on the end. So that is all pallet wood right there.
Yep.
And then
That's
put them
pretty.
together. This was a rough sawn SR4, they call it, 1x12. It was rough and then smooth on the inside. I hit it with a sander, stained it. But I love the kitchen, farm style sink, gooseneck faucet. We painted the window black.
Yes, love it.
And then we, of course, stained the door to match the cabinets.
Yes.
Now think, all this is done in about 4 weeks. Well, no more than 4 weeks. We're actually going to be finishing it up in another day or two. In the bathroom, I love it because it's sort of simple. You've got your 32-inch shower that I'm in, and then your toilet, and then a nice closet area to put, because this is an Airbnb.
Yeah.
So it's great to set their luggage and everything they need here. Back behind here, of course, the stairs, but look how much space we all have.
Yeah.
So if this is a conventional build, you could go ahead and have a closet in here and clothes racks and shelving and stuff.
Look, Ace in the shower.
Yeah.
You gonna take a shower, Betty?
God,
Let me get a shot of the cabinets here.
I just seen my reflection. I got some bagged eyes. I'm
Well,
tired.
you was up last night.
I'm tired, man.
I know.
All right, but here you go.
There's the water heater.
Yep.
19-gallon water
So
heater.
the water heater's back here. If you ever have any problems, you
So
can
the fridge
change.
will go here.
Change element.
Where's
the
the fridge going?
Fridge goes right there where
Fridge
Ace
gonna
is.
go right there.
Yep.
Ace, you're the fridge.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's where the homeowner wanted it.
Yes.
Now, we designed it to have a full-size fridge and then the cooktop here.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's what he chose to do.
Yeah.
So we take an ESP panel home. Of course, these are
There's
all
the
metal.
Stucco.
metal and stucco. It's got a wood ceiling. You guys can see, of course, the wood ceiling up
Let me
here.
show it up here. Oh, no, well, this big window, you got to tell, look at that.
So we wanted some indirect light to come in here.
Yeah.
Didn't want a fixed window. There's the only raised windows. We actually put these hoppers up high that you can grab and open.
Yeah.
So you got 3 of those that open. I thought it was nice to let the heat out if there is any. And then if you got a raised window here and in the bathroom that can allow some flow.
Okay, let me go up the stairs.
And look at did you see the rope around the logs?
No, I've not seen. Wow, look at the back. They got like a headboard kind of thing
He
back
asked,
here.
the homeowners asked for a headboard.
Okay,
Yep.
and it's a live edge headboard.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the logs are so gorgeous.
Oh,
Look how
let me see how much room you got up here, Minda,
Yeah,
for headroom.
okay.
So you're looking at, wow, you got 54 inches of headroom.
54 inches. You're not going to have any problem with a mattress up here
No.
or anything.
Nope, and that's your head. So when you sit up in bed,
Yeah.
it gets taller.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Plenty of plugs. I've never seen so many plugs up here. There's a ton of plugs. Right there is the grapevines. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Love it. Let
So-
me get a shot from down here.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
gonna-
hello,
Well,
sir.
come on, mister.
Hello, sir.
Come
Oh,
on,
you got a
let's
window
go.
over here, Randy. This one's fixed.
That's a fixed glass.
Yeah,
And the other
fixed
one is
glass behind me.
is an egress
There's the
window.
egress. Mm-hmm.
So this home is ANSI certified.
Yes.
It's, stamped with their approval and the design and the structural of it. But I
Oh,
wanted to put
look
out,
at
you
it.
mentioned plugs up there.
Yes.
So look, you got a plug here, here, and here. That's 3 along a wall that's no longer than 12 foot long, Amanda.
All right.
You got another plug over here
Hey, shut
on
the
each
door
side of
and
the
see
door.
what it looks like with
Shut
it
the
shut.
door.
Shut the front door, Randy.
Shut the front door, man.
Oh, look at that. Now look at there. Is that not pretty?
Look at
Look
there.
at there. Oh my.
That is awesome, man.
It matches Ace. It looks like Ace. Look at him.
That's your door? Here.
You're the same. You're a camouflage. He was a chameleon. A chameleon.
What is that? What is that? You look like the door.
He's invisible.
You look like the door. And then we also put a plug right here
Yeah.
that they can hang a nice
TV.
TV. So if you think about how
Great
they want
place for
to
the
arrange
mini split, too.
that was my
Yes.
call. So what I
It
did,
was.
instead of putting it right here or over here,
Yep.
I said let's raise that knee wall up a little bit.
Oh,
It
yeah.
gives something to put a handrail here, right? And it gets the mini split out of the way and it puts the TV up a little bit higher.
Very nice.
So
Very nice.
those
Good
calls, man, those calls were called on the fly
Yeah,
that the homeowner allowed us to do.
exactly.
I didn't ask him about doing that. We just did it. He didn't think about it, and it was done.
Yeah.
And I think that's such a unique thing that we have in our company with our
Yes.
customers.
And that's
Not
one of
every
the
customer's
things-
like that.
No, and that's one of the things too that our guys that work here, they love that. They love that they have some
Oh,
freedom
creativity,
or some
man.
input to go somewhere. Even the
Yeah.
new guys and stuff, if they have a really good idea and some good input, they get to implement that.
Well, that was a question that the Amish had. And they said, hey, if we're going to do these model homes, do they all have to look exactly the same?
Yeah.
And I said, no, you know
No.
what? I want you to put some personality into it.
Yes, there you
I said,
go.
if you want to change your interior trim up a little bit, you want to put some window sills, you want to change a little bit, that's fine. And I told them that's how I want to do model homes. I still want that personal touch from the
Yeah.
builder.
Okay.
Yeah. So we will be back Monday. We got a home here getting ready.
Yes.
You can see they're getting ready for Monday's big extravaganza of building, 5 homes at one time in our
gonna be
instructional
exciting.
time we talked earlier about. So come back. We'll show you that all week long. And I know some people really, what's he doing?
Look at him, Randy. Look. Look at you. Look
like-
at you up there.
He's like the man, isn't he?
Oh God, he's funny.
Wagging that
What
tail.
are you doing?
You wagging that tail.
Look at him.
Aw.
All right.
So have a great night, everybody. We'll see you. Stop. Nope.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe we might surprise you with a video tomorrow.
We're still
gonna be
working.
here.
You stay down. Nope. Oh, you don't give me no lip. So we're working on the building
Yep.
tomorrow on Saturday, and also we're finishing up our models. My brother's working on the website. And we'll hope to bring you guys the models, the prices, and the debut.
Yeah.
All right. Have a great night. And subscribe. Thumbs up. And
Stand on one leg and just turn around.
See ya.
Bye.
What do you think, bud? You ready? Let's go. Come on, let's get out of here. Come on, we gotta go run up the mountain. Come on, let's go. Good boy.